Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of hand sewing, a skill that's both practical and incredibly satisfying. This beginner's guide will cover the basics to get you started. First, let's gather your supplies. You'll need fabric. Cotton is a great choice for beginners. Then, grab some needles, specifically hand sewing needles. They come in various sizes. A general purpose needle is a good starting point. You'll also need thread. Choose a color that complements your fabric. Don't forget scissors for cutting your fabric, and thread, and a seam ripper. Just in case you make a mistake, we all do. Finally, you might find a thimble helpful to protect your finger when pushing the needle through thick fabric. Now, let's talk about the basic stitches. The running stitch is the most fundamental. It's a simple, quick stitch, perfect for seams or gathering. Bring your needle up through the fabric, then down a little further along. Repeat this, creating a dashed line. Next, the back stitch. This stitch is strong and looks like a machine stitch. Start by bringing your needle up through the fabric. Then, take the needle back down a stitch length away, and bring it back up again. One stitch length in front of where you started. Continue this way, overlapping each stitch. The whip stitch is useful for finishing edges or attaching two pieces of fabric together. Bring your needle up through the fabric and loop the thread over the edge, then bring it back down, creating a wrap around the edge. Repeat this, keeping the stitches evenly spaced. The slip stitch is practically invisible and perfect for closing up openings or attaching folded edges. Fold the fabric edges together and bring the needle up through one fold, and then across to the other. Pick up a tiny thread, then repeat, moving along the fold. Let's move on to knots. The basic knot used to secure your thread at the beginning and end of your sewing is a simple overhand knot. After threading your needle, tie a knot at the end of your thread. At the end of your sewing, tie a knot close to the fabric, then trim the excess thread. Getting started: first, thread your needle. Wetting the end of the thread can help. Tie a knot in the end. Place the fabric you want to sew together, making sure any pattern is aligned. Insert the needle from the back to the front, a short distance from the edge. Begin stitching your chosen seam. Once you're finished, tie a knot close to the fabric and cut the excess thread. Common mistakes to avoid: pulling your thread too tight can cause puckering. Keep your tension even. Also, using too long a thread can lead to tangles. Keep your thread manageable. Finally, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Practice makes perfect. Start with simple projects, like a small patch or a simple seam. The more you sew, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. Hand sewing is a relaxing and rewarding craft. So, grab your supplies and enjoy the journey. Thanks for watching. Happy sewing!